Hi, I'm the Rap Critic, and these are the worst lyrics I've ever heard this month. Let's get started.
You know, this world is built on material things, but we ain't tripping off that. We want y'all to know this.
Yeah, you don't need material objects to be happy. It's all about finding happiness within yourself.
I want it all. Money, fast cars, diamond rings, gold chains, and champagne shit, every damn thing.
Wait, but you just said...
This world is built on material things, but we ain't tripping off that.
And then you said you wanted diamonds and rings, and you're sending very mixed messages right now.
Baby hella thick, she said her name was Seven. Call me Michael Vick, cause I'm a dog.
So the wordplay here is that you want us to call you Mike Vick because you're the dog? I don't think you were paying close enough attention to that article on what Michael Vick actually did. He himself wasn't a dog, he was part of a dog fighting ring in which they did terrible things to the dogs who lost the fights. Unless he's calling Michael Vick a dog because he's a terrible person, but I don't think he was going for that.
You the hottest bitch in this place. I feel so lucky. You wanna hug me? What rhymes with hug me?
I need to find a rhyme for the word I just put at the end of this line that will work in the context of the next line. But that sounds hard. Yeah, I reused that clip from the Wale episode. I refuse to dignify this guy's lazy writing with a new joke.
Every CD, critics gave it a 3, then 3 years later they go back and re-rate it and call the Slim Shady LP the greatest. The Marshall Mathers was a classic, the Eminem show was fantastic, but Encore just didn't have the caliber to match it. I guess enough time just ain't passed yet. A couple more years, that shit'll be Illmatic.
Nope, no it won't. 8 years later, an Encore still sucks and will never be compared to Illmatic. Now, why exactly is that? Oh, well, let's see what Illmatic had on it.
I'm major, Atlanta ain't braver, I pull a number like a pager.
Nazis like the Afrocentric Asian, half man, half amazing.
I switched my motto, instead of saying fuck tomorrow, that buck that bought a bottle could've struck the lotto.
And what was on Encore?
This was supposed to be my catchy little jingle that you hear.
Yeah, that is definitely not happening.
Make a tap out.
So here we have yet another song about sex, and it's a bunch of hit or miss punchlines. But the strangest part is awkwardly placed in the outro verse.
I'm in love with your gypsy skin and you talk about religion.
Your talk about religion? Religion? Dude, in case you didn't notice, this song is about...
Pussy.
Eat that pussy.
Yeah, and I don't think this is the song to bring up a woman's interest in theological discourse. Unless, of course, you're talking about true religion genes, but that doesn't make any sense because, I mean, who the hell has a conversation where the highlight is talking about freaking denim jeans? Look, dude, the best compliment you can give her, aside from her skin color, is that she has a fascinating knowledge of overpriced pants. You might want to find someone a little more interesting.
I'm in prison with the pussy.
What?
And I'm falling no cushion.
Okay, one, in prison with the... What does that even mean? Is that a metaphor for how he feels about this girl? Because being in prison with someone is never a positive metaphorical image. I don't care if you're in prison with $1 million, you're still in prison. So whatever you were trying to say about this girl, you failed. Two,
And I'm falling no cushion.
that unfinished simile is too disjointed for me to even bother explaining. And three, who the hell is this guy anyway? Is he a part of this Rich Gang group or just a featured artist? And hold on, what's Rich Gang in the first place? I've never heard of this group before. I mean, according to Wikipedia though, they're signed under Young Money Records and contain the members Lil Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Thicke. Wait a minute, this is just the Young Money crew again. Well, what the hell do they need a new name for? I mean, granted, calling your group Young Money Forever is a bit short-sighted, but I don't see why it's necessary to change it. Possibly because they added a few new members of the group since the last album. Yeah, because adding on a couple new members is a reason to completely change the name. Apparently, they're going by the Pokemon evolution logic of Diglett and Magnemite, where if you add one or more of something to a group, it counts as a completely new identity. But I still don't get it. Why are you introducing new members when you barely established the old ones? I mean, sure, we know Nicki Minaj and Drake, but guys like Jay Mills and Gutta Gutta don't even have their own albums yet. Heck, they don't even have that many featured guest spots. And isn't that pretty much Lil Wayne's business model at this point? Sure, I'm not personally a fan, but it's starting to feel less like they're trying to introduce new artists as much as it feels like their label heads are trying to squeeze in as many tax write-offs as possible. I mean, I still don't know who T Streets is, or what he even looks like. And he's apparently on their first album. Not that anyone would notice because he's nowhere to be found on their music videos, which is kinda where most of the promotion takes place. No, seriously, look at this part of the Bedrock video, where Lil Wayne does a roll call of the rappers in Young Money. Even when his name is being called, he's nowhere to be seen. It's like they don't even care about the guy. But whatever. Who are the new characters on this roster of background extras? Let's see. There's Busta Rhymes. Oh yeah, he did sign to them. Then there's Mystical. Okay. Then there's Limp Bizkit. Wait, what? Limp Bizkit? Pray tell, what other irrelevant celebrity from the early 2000s are you gonna pull out of nowhere? What, Paris Hilton? No. The reason I said that was because I knew it would be ridiculous for Lil Wayne to sign the most infamous trust fund baby to his record label and still expect to have street cred. No way she's signed to his record label. I'll believe it when I see her in one of their music videos. She's in the music video that I was just talking about. Okay, I'm gonna go calm down before I pop a blood vessel or something.